everyone and welcome. My name is Dora. Before we get into the video, I filmed this quite a while ago. I just wanted to come on here and add a couple of things. I spoke to my friend Ravneet, who's also here on YouTube. If for any reason you're not subscribed to her channel already, please make sure that you do. She's so lovely and such an amazing panner, especially for eyeshadows, but really just for absolutely everything. She was thinking about panning an ABH palette for 2025 and she wasn't sure about which one to pick. So I messaged her and said, hey, I'm going to be doing a pan that palette in order this year and it's going to be for one of my ABH palettes, actually my only ABH palette. Do you want to join? And she said yes. We're not trying to see who can hit pans faster because I know Ravneet would win that one hands down, but rather it's just, you know, a fun thing to be doing something similar alongside each other and cheer each other on. So make sure you check out Ravneet and find out which ABH palette she has chosen, because I think she has 3 different ones. And then second as well, this is the first video that's gonna go up since I have hit 1,000 subscribers on my channel. So thank you so much to each and every one of you here, whether you've been here for a really long time or you've only recently joined or anything in between. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. With all of that out of the way, let's get into the original video now. Enjoy. This is my intro to Pan That Palette in Order and Project Level Up. I've linked both of the creators down below in the description box. There's Taylor and there's Sofie, of course. And yeah, I'm just so excited to get started. I mean, it is, yes, another eyeshadow project, a new one. I haven't done Pan That Palette in Order yet, but I did want to add it to my projects for this year because I think it's such a fun project. And it's kind of low-key because you're only really working on one shadow at a time. I've decided for this year I would like to do monthly updates. It's my 3rd round of doing Project Level Up. And I never did monthly updates for that, but I do want to do that this year because I think that will help me to stay committed and to stay focused on this project and to hopefully complete level 5 in 2025. It just makes sense for me to put these 2 projects together and to update you every month, like I said, with at least, you know, a little bit of progress. What I would also like to add to these monthly updates is my palette with pan percentage. So my goal for this year is to hit 100%. I would like to have every single palette in my collection with at least 1 pan in it. I'm currently at 45 palettes within my collection, and out of those 45 I've got 34 with pan, which means I've got a 75.6% of palette with pan percentage. So I need to hit pan on 11 more palettes. Obviously that's not necessarily going to happen through this project, but this is where I would like to track it and update you on that. And yeah, hopefully I can do it for the end of 2025. If you've never watched Project Level Up before, the idea is that you pick a palette, maybe randomly, for each level. And in each level, you have different goals. Level 1 means you're gonna have to do a no pan left behind. So that means you're using each shadow at least once, and you're also then having to hit 1 new pan. For level 2, you're doing your no pan left behind twice through, and you're hitting 2 new pans. Level 3, 3 times no pan left behind, 3 pans, you get it, up to level 5. Some people keep going, some people reset back to 1. I've never made it to level 5, so once I've completed, hopefully, level 5, we'll see what happens. That's a long way to go. This year, I'd like to only randomize from palettes that do already have pan. I want to set myself up for success and choose palettes or randomize from palettes that have already got a decent amount of progress on them. I've got my Spin the Wheel app here and all of the eligible palettes are in there, and I'm just gonna go with 1 choice, that's it. You know, I was thinking, should I do 2 and then pick my own, but no, whatever this is. Ooh, Revolution Luxe Shadow Palette. It's an 18 pan palette. Hang on, no, it's a 17 pan palette because I did finish 1 shade in 2024. All right, here's the palette. Revolution Pro New Neutral Luxe Shadow Palette. Quite a nice color story, actually. Okay, so yeah, 17 because I did manage to finish base. This was a cream eyeshadow and I had it in my 24 and 2024. I do already have 2 pans in here, 1 in neutral. This matte shadow that's really good as a brow bone shade for me. And then also in this multi-chrome pressed glitter called Golden, which is a bit odd. But yeah, it's sort of like rose gold glitter with green and gold. I can see that I have definitely used Magic down here, this shimmer. And I have at least swatched Shadow and maybe Calm and Calmer. Like some of them you have like a very light bit of wear on them, but most of this palette I have not used yet. So I think this is going to be interesting and fun and kind of easy, you know, one new pan. Yes, I will definitely pick a shimmer because I would like to move this project along a little bit faster. I think it's going to pair quite nicely with my Pan That palette as well. And I think it could even work quite well, certainly those mattes with my Pan That palette in order, which I'm going to show you in a moment. I'm very happy with this palette that it got randomized. Yes, it is a larger one, but it's only level 1. I've only got to use all of these shadows once. That's it. I think I can do that. Not sure for the next update, but at least there'll be some type of progress to share with you. Maybe I'll be able to complete my No Pan Left Behind goal, at least. We'll see. But then there's of course always the other project as well. So this is Pan That palette in order, created by Taylor, who doesn't post anymore, but there's still a lot of content up on their channel. If you're not new here, I don't think this is a big surprise for you, but I am going to pick a palette that I've worked on quite a bit in 2024. It was a Project Level Up level 3 palette last year, and then I still had some shadows in Duty Palette Battleship. Was that it? Yeah. And this is the ABH Riviera palette that I got from Ruth, who's also linked down below. And here is what this palette is looking like today. So I've got 4 pans in here already, in Sails, in Seaside, in Mediterranean. I inherited this one from Ruth, in Estate and in Cannes. So I've got 5 pans actually, 5 out of 14. So 9 more pans left to hit. And the idea of this project is, of course, as the name suggests, that you do that in order. So the first pan that I need to hit is going to be in the shade Yacht here. Let me swatch this actually, why not? And here's what Yacht looks like. It's super, super pretty. When I had this as my level 3 palette for Project Level Up, I really enjoyed Yacht, and I thought it looked so, so velvety, dabbed on top as a topper shadow on top of existing eye looks. Super, super nice. I don't think I can hit pan that way within a month, but it doesn't matter. And I do want to allow myself to work on the rest of the palette as well. I'm just gonna try to not hit pan in anything before the shade comes round in order. This was such a fun palette for me to use, and I really enjoyed it. And level 3 was definitely my most successful, my fastest level to complete last year. Ironically, the highest as well. But I was really motivated, and I already had some dips in here, so I could see that, you know, I had a chance of making progress fairly quickly. Of course, the ABH formula is also nice and easy to work on for the most part. So there's that. Let me give you a couple of swatches for the Project Level Up Level 1 palette as well. And I think I'm gonna swatch some of the shadows that I may want to try and hit pan in. Maybe jazz it up here. So this is a shimmer, there's some sort of white shimmery flecks going through it, but I don't think it would show up once you blend it. Oh no, it is definitely. There is something chunkier, lighter in there with a sort of blue tint. So there's that. Oh wow, these two together look so nice actually. Very neutral, but never mind. So Real might be good as well. That's this shimmer here. But maybe that's too similar to Yacht right on top. Oh no, 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 no. Very different. Glitz has got a really good dip on it already, and that might be a really good inner corner highlight shade. That might not be such a wise move though, because it's then gonna take away from my inner corner highlight shadow and my Pan That palette. So no, I'm not doing Glitzed. Maybe Hidden, another shimmer, so this sort of purpley plum one here. Ooh. It's definitely a lot redder and brighter than what I expected. So here's the shadow and here's the swatch. See what I mean? Oh, they look pretty together. I'm super, super happy with this. Super excited. Yeah, it's just such a lovely time of the year. And I'm so excited to work on new projects as well and new palettes, therefore. It's like a nice refresh. Thank you so, so much for watching. I hope you subscribe to follow me along on this journey as I'm doing both of these projects and as I'm trying to hit 100% palettes with pan percentage. Yes. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day or night, wherever you are, and I'm sending you so much love. Take care. Bye.